What if you could get all of your health tracking information, your sleep tracking, your activity tracking, even how much stress that you are under? And what if you could get all this information without needing to carry your smartphone with you, without needing to have a bulky watch on your wrist? There is a smart ring out there which is made by a company called RingConn. This is the RingConn Gen 2. And I'm going to be talking all about all of the tech that they've packed into this little ring that's dustproof, waterproof, and has no subscription fees whatsoever. This is their second generation of the smart ring. I'm going to be putting it to the test, showing you guys some of the results, giving you my pros, my cons, and final thoughts if this smart ring might be something for you up next. Hey everyone, my name is Jeff. On this channel I've reviewed a whole bunch of smartwatches. I do tech reviews and do-it-yourself projects. Today I want to talk to you guys about the RingConn Gen 2. For full disclosure, RingConn did reach out to me and they sent me this ring for my testing and review. This is not something that I paid for, but I have been wearing this ring now for about a week, and I want to tell you guys all about my experience and let you guys know what type of stats this ring gives you. Let's take a look at the unboxing and the quick setup process I went through to get started with the ring. Let's get this open. And here we have the ring itself. I want to take a look at the ring itself to just kind of get an idea and a feel for it. You can see some of the verbiage down here, and this is size 14. So this is going to fit on my finger based on the sizing kit. We can see all of the chips, the sensors right there on the inside. So I'm going to pop it on my finger, and there it's going to sit. Let's see what else is in the box. So 2 different sets of instructions, and this looks to be our charging cable. We have a USB-C to USB-C charging cable with the RingConn logo on it. Case out. So here is our charging case, very similar to the first gen. It's got our USB-C port on the back, and if we open this up, storage case as well as charging case for the ring. So let's go ahead and pop the ring in the charging case. Let's go ahead and close that up, and kind of hard to see, but there is a blue light, and that blue light appears to be pulsating. So on my phone I have downloaded the RingConn Smart Ring app. Opening this up is going to take me into my dashboard. Now if this is your first time downloading the app, you're probably going to have to set up a free account for your ring. The process of getting a smart ring, if you haven't had one of these before, is a little bit different than just picking out, say, a smart watch. A smart watch that usually comes with like 1 or 2 sizes of bands that are adjustable and made out of different materials. So you can go on RingConn's website, and the purchase process either involves you knowing the size of your ring for your finger, or you can request a sizing kit which they'll send you in the mail, and then essentially what you do is that sizing kit has all sorts of samples of ring sizes for the smart ring. You put them on your finger, try them out. Unlike a traditional wedding ring that's worn on your ring finger, you can wear the smart ring on your ring finger, but RingConn actually recommends you wear it on your index finger or your middle finger. I'm currently wearing it on my index finger to get the best reading. So once you pick out your ring size, the RingConn Gen 2 actually comes in 4 different colors. So we've got rose gold, we've got matte black, royal gold, and then there's future silver. So that is what all the different colors of the ring look like. I actually went with matte black, changing it up. The RingConn Gen 1, which I also had the chance to review, and that video will be linked down in the video description a while back. I got that in the future silver, and I want to show you guys here real quickly a comparison of how the 2 rings look side by side. The Gen 2 is just slightly thinner and slimmer than the first generation of the RingConn ring. You'll see all the different sensors in there and very slick looking rings with a very small footprint compared to any traditional smartwatch that's going to be like on your wrist. So let's talk about some of the stats with this ring. So the ring itself lasts 10 to 12 days of battery life before you need to charge it. To charge it, you pop it right into its charging case. That charging case has a battery built into it as well. So with that charging case, you can charge that case up and then just bring the case with you. If you're traveling somewhere, pop the ring in that case to charge it up. And that case extends the battery or extends the life of the ring using the battery in the case up to 150 days. So really you're only having to charge that case maybe 2 times a year, and you're having to charge your ring about every week and a half or so to 2 weeks. That is really convenient if you're somebody like me that doesn't like having to charge something every single day. Let's take a look at the RingConn app itself. Very easy to use. At the very top, you see all your different days of activity. So we have today. I can go back as many days as I need to here. There's also a calendar that I can tap on. Any of the blue dot days show the activity days. So I've been wearing the ring now for about a week. And what I can do then is go back to today, and down at the bottom of the phone in the app, you can see here the different buttons. So we have Insights, Plan, AI, Trends, and then Me. And just kind of doing the today for the Insights is like your overview snapshot of everything. So far, it's still in the morning here. Haven't had the whole day to be active, but it'll show me vital status, activity, relax status, sleep. So I can tap on any one of those and it's going to give me more information. So sleep score being 64, obviously the higher of a number you get, the better your stats, but then it goes into everything such as your sleeping skin temperature, sleeping heart rate, time of sleep, and there's a whole lot more that you can go into here as far as in-depth for these stats. If I jump back, at the top here, you see kind of the wellness balance, but as I scroll down, I can see my sleep here, 64, my activity, so it's showing my steps, calories, my active minutes. I can take any one of these like activity, go ahead and tap on it, and it's going to feed me more information. And obviously RingConn, they want you to complete the rings of activity up top, so that's pretty cool. Not only does it give you all of your information such as your score, but at the bottom of all these pages it says excellent skill and tips. So it gives you more information to try and help you out with things like your step goals, your activity calorie target. I really like all the helpful information that is all included with the app. We can see here my activity calories, all day calories as far as standing, and activity intensity. So this is just from today. I'm showing you this as kind of what's happening today, but I can go back to say yesterday. Yesterday I was very active. So I can see all the different steps and calories. Let's go back to the 24th here again. So I had a lot of steps, 18,000 steps there on the 24th. So let's take a look at my sleep. Got 6 hours and 15 minutes. So they say that's good. And I can go into sleep score factors if I wanted to. And it'll give me some more information here. Excellent sleeping skin temperature, sleeping heart rate, time of sleep. Lots of info there. If I jump back, if I keep going down, it gives me more information about the time that I was actually asleep, time in bed. So hey, look at that. I was in bed by 10:50 and woke up at 6:43. So really 7 hours 53 minutes, but time of sleep was 6 hours 15 minutes. Sleep efficiency 79%. So they'd like me to improve on that. And then it goes in the sleep stages. So I can see here how much movement I had, percentage that I was awake, REM, light sleep, deep sleep. I can't tap on those, but I can tap into the different areas on the graph up here, and it'll actually show me like when I was in light sleep, when I was awake. I can also turn on my sleep heart rate, and it shows me some of that information. So average was 54 beats per minute. I can scroll down, I can see heart rate beats per minute. It actually shows the graph. And again, you can tap on this. So it's showing you throughout the night. At some point here, wow, right around 12:22 a.m., there was a big dip right there. HRV, and if you're kind of like, I don't know what HRV is, you can tap on that. Heart rate variability. Also tracking my SpO2, my blood oxygen level throughout the night. So if you're looking for something that's going to do that, this does that as well as tracking your skin temperature, respiratory rate. If I would have taken a nap, I could have added the nap in there. So that's sleep. It also tracks your stress. So I can see all day stress. So far today, it's been normal. If I wanted to see, say, what my stress was yesterday, also normal. I think one of those days, it wasn't. You can kind of see it's moving up top here a little bit. So this normal was at 49. This normal is at 58. So hey, I'm within those normal levels. That's good. Let's go into vital signs. And so we can see vital signs here, heart rate. We can also see SpO2. We can go to like yesterday, kind of get a full snapshot here of my heart rate. This is tappable. My HRV levels, my skin temperature, and my respiratory rate. This is all from yesterday. I'm going to tap on plan at the bottom, and this brings up my AI health plan. And this is body and mind balance plan. And essentially this is a plan with goals that I'm trying to meet on a daily basis. So sleep, trying to get a certain amount of sleep, certain amount of steps, certain amount of activity and relaxation status. There's a little flag in the upper corner here that I can tap on, and I can adjust. Right now my goal is to get 8 hours of sleep, 6,000 steps. I could probably raise that if I really wanted to because I'm pretty active, make that maybe like 10,000. Their latest addition is this button in the middle, the AI, and this AI is constantly sending me different messages based on my activity. So it's constantly talking to me, telling me, great, today's steps have been achieved. You started today's activities with full energy. Sleep is over. It's just kind of basically an AI talking to you as kind of like your RingConn coach, I'm going to say, talking to you all about the different stats. It gives me all sorts of information throughout the day. And you can even ask it questions that are prompted at the bottom. How did I sleep? So if I go ahead and tap on that, you slept well and your sleep score is good. How active am I? What's my stress level? That's the AI and how it communicates through the app to you. The Me section also gives you more information and specifics about the Ring. You can adjust different settings. What I thought was pretty cool is if you go to About My Ring, there's actually a setting right up here, Find My Ring, and if you go ahead and tap on that, you can have it do location records. And what it will actually do when you are turning on your location records is it'll actually bring up a map. So if you have this turned on and you essentially don't remember where you last had your Ring, this may record the location for you, helping you find the Ring at a later point. The Ring is waterproof, so down to 100 meters. If you want to take this thing in the shower with you, take it swimming with you. I've pretty much been wearing this Ring nonstop for the last week. I've taken it off. There was actually one night when I took it off and I didn't sleep with it. But other than that, I've had it on my finger while I've been sleeping, and it's been doing sleep tracking. It was tracking all of my health and exercise activity data. And from a comfort level, I want to tell you guys, I feel it's very comfortable on my finger, but there are two little plastic nodes that pop out on the inside of the Ring. The Ring should be worn where all the sensors that you can kind of see in there should be placed at the bottom of your finger. And the first time I put it on, that was a little unusual to me. After a day or two, I really didn't notice those nodes anymore. I don't know if my fingers just kind of conformed to the Ring a little bit better. I've taken it off sporadically when I've been doing things. I will go to the gym, and if I'm lifting weights, just so I don't really beat the Ring up too much using some of the metal weightlifting handles and stuff. But aside from that, I've been wearing the Ring continuously. The Ring itself is made of a lightweight, durable titanium, and they say that makes it great for doing all your different exercising. It really doesn't have a lot of weight on my finger. I notice it's there, but it's definitely not enough to be an intrusion. Definitely a much smaller footprint than like wearing a wristwatch. So what are my thoughts after wearing this ring for a week? I want to tell you guys that I think as far as tracking all the stats, it's awesome. I used it to record one of the runs that I did, and from my experience using it, it seemed like I had run a slightly further distance than what the ring had recorded. I was running somewhere around a 4.3 mile run, close to a 10K, and the ring only recorded it as being 3.64 miles. Now I compared that with a smartwatch as well as another app I was using, and both of those seemed to record that I ran that 4.3 miles, whereas the ring only reported it being 3.65. Aside from that, looking at the other stats, I'm able to see my sleep tracking and activity tracking as far as steps and things like that. And I've looked at that, monitored that during the day while I've been using it. And as far as I can tell, it seems to be accurate, matching it up with the other smartwatches and apps that I've been using. I really like all the data that this smart ring spits out in the app. Now, I started with RingConn's original ring, and I will say they've made improvements to make the app easier to use since that first generation. Now, with that being said, as far as activity tracking, with doing workouts specifically, you are very limited in options. I like how on a lot of these smartwatches, some of the smartwatches give you tons and tons of different workouts to choose from. You're pretty limited to indoors and outdoors walking, running with this smart ring. I'm hoping that in the future here they expand on the amount of exercise tracking that the ring offers. The RingConn Gen 2, currently priced at $299. You can find out more information by using the link down in the video description. That'll jump you over to RingConn's website. RingConn also sent me an exclusive code for my viewers. If this is something that you're thinking you might be interested in picking up, you can use that code, also found down in the video description, to save an additional 5% off the ring. RingConn is also going to be releasing their RingConn Gen 2 Air. Don't have a lot of information about that yet, but they sent me a link that you can use, also found down in the video description, that'll tell you more about it. You can pre-order that ring March 7th, 2025 through March 28th, 2025. Using that link down below, you can get $20 off with the pre-order price from the normal price if you pre-order in those dates. So I'm interested to know your thoughts. What are your thoughts about this smart ring? Let me know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, take a second, smash that like button, as well as you can hit that notification bell. You'll get weekly notifications every time I release new videos on this channel. Smartwatches, all sorts of cool tech, do-it-yourself projects, and more. Definitely appreciate any likes and subscribes. My name is Jeff. I do appreciate you guys watching. Check out the original RingConn review video that I've done down in the video description, as well as some of the other latest smartwatch reviews that I've done, as well as tutorials. Be sure to make every day awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video.